Hello everyone, my name is Wyatt, and today we're going to look at acoustic guitar parts as part of the Zero to Guitar tutorial series. I currently have my guitar laid out here in front. It is an Novation Celebrity Roundback, that's just the name of it. Let's go over the parts here real quick. So right here, this part here is going to be your body. This is going to be the entire part that goes all the way around. These are just a few accessories I have laid out, and I'll discuss them later. This part of your guitar right here is known as the bridge. Some bridges may look a little different, but they all pretty much perform the same, where the end of your strings go in here. Mine actually go in the back and string over the actual bridge right here. This part of your guitar here is known as your tone hole. So this is where your string vibration will resonate within the guitar, and then it'll come out. So that's how you get the sound of your guitar. We keep going. This entire piece, all the way from here, all the way down, is referred to as your neck. More importantly, the piece here that is usually made of either rosewood or maple type of wood, this part right here is actually called your fretboard. Your neck is actually the entire piece. My bad. These are your fretboard, and these individual little pieces here are called your frets. Okay. Now you may have noticed that on some space, there's some dots, and you say, well, what's the significance to those dots? Also, real quick, let me clear off my stuff here. Okay, I was wondering where that went to. And if you look on the very top, you'll notice that I also have dots on the very side. If you can see them, right here is a double, which is a little worn off. I have another single here, and another one down here you can't really see. So they're on the top as well. This part of your guitar is actually for your memory. Remembering that there is a dot at the 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, and then there's going to be usually a double dot on the 12th fret. On my electric, I have absolutely no dots on the fretboard except for the 12th. And this 12th right here is to remind you that everything is going to start over. And you say, well, what do you mean by start over? Well, quite simple. Way down here, this part here, if I can zoom in where I don't get, there we go. This part here is going to be called your nut. Okay, this is where your strings come through, and this is where all the vibrations that your strings make when you actually pick at them will stop right here. Okay, so if I do something here, see, or like this, notice how it's not muting it because the vibrations stop here. Okay. So what I mean here by starting over is that every note that is played from here down to the 12th will restart here and play all the way down as far as your frets can go. So what that means is that the note that I'm going to play like this, okay, is the same note I would play if I was to hold down this and go here, if I can do it right. Okay, it's the exact same note, it's just a different octave. And I'll discuss that more later. If I continue on here, this part here is going to be called your headstock, okay? And each of these right here are going to be called your tuning pegs. These right here are when you string the guitar, these here are going to loosen and tighten your strings to get your proper notes that we'll discuss later on here in the series. Other than that, that is pretty much it. There's another few parts. My guitar does have a strap peg here, right here, for your strap to go on, as well as another one on the back. If I can rearrange this, that you can see right here. Some of them, some guitars do not have strap pegs on these, and what that means is you have to get a special piece that will strap through here underneath. And then your strap will actually go all the way around instead of just right to this piece. All right. Since this guitar is an acoustic electric, and what that basically means is it's an acoustic guitar that has electronics built into it, so it can actually be plugged into an amp or mixer board. And the way to tell that is if I flip my guitar up, what you see here is I have a spot here for a 9-volt battery. Okay, that also powers it. And here's all my equalizers. And if you look here really close, there we go. You have treble, mid, bass, and gain. And then that's my battery. And as you can see, my battery's doing pretty good. Also, most acoustics, your if I can tip this up real quick, this part here, this strap peg, sometimes will actually be a double feature. It'll be a strap peg and a part where the 1/4-inch plug will go into on most acoustic electrics that are from more name brand companies. Will actually have a part where your 1/4-inch plug will plug directly into the end of this, as well as be a strap hold. For mine is actually here on the side, which usually means I have to use like a right angle plug to make it work nicely. Okay, so that is pretty much the entire guitar in a nutshell. Now, the accessories I brought out later, these are just some things that if you play acoustic or if you got a kit, you might have. First one's going to be your pick, of course. I will have a video dedicated literally to how do you hold a pick, thickness of a pick, and so forth. This right here is my capo. It is a bit worn. I can tell because of the pressure. I do have another one as well for my electric. This here is called, I can't remember. This one here is actually called a trigger capo because if you look at it, it literally looks like a trigger. There's some called a quick change capo. They all work the same. It's just how they hold on. Literally, on the quick change capo, your trigger system or your clamp will actually be up in this kind of area. And this here is my tuner. It's just a basic clip-on tuner that if I bring it up real quick, it'll there it goes. It'll show you like if I go here, I don't know if it'll do by sound. I think it's just vibration. And that is for my tuning, which I will have another video about. But in a nutshell, that is how an acoustic electric, that is all your parts. If I went too fast, I am very sorry. It's a lot of people already know this stuff. For those who don't, remember you have your body, your bridge, tone hole. Remember you got your strings too. Your fretboard, all your frets that are on it. Okay, that's these things here. Your headstock, your tuning pegs down here, and this entire piece all the way up to right here is called your neck. All right, thanks for watching and have a great day.